Day 8.
I love you. Look at all the people waiting to board. Oh shit. I love you. Look at my awesome headphones. Anyways.
Today... Well, okay, let's start off. Today is my birthday. I'm 32 years old. Don't tell her I did that face, because she's older than me. By 9 days. Anyway, yeah, it's not so much that I feel old, it's just like, it's such a weird number. I was like, 32-year-olds, those are adults, and I don't feel like an adult. Anyway. Today's my birthday. And it's been hard. It's harder than I thought it would be. Last night and this morning. Well, let me go back to last night for a second. It started really hitting me at about 10 or 11 o'clock last night, before it was even my birthday, that I wasn't going to be spending my birthday with her, with Sheryl, with my person. And, I mean, I've spent birthdays apart from, you know, loved ones of any kind before. It's not that that's never occurred before, but I guess maybe it's because we're in a long-distance relationship. Maybe it's because we're new and exciting in a way, because we've been together less than a year. But I don't know, this time it really hurts. It hurts. It hurts not being with her. But at like 12:04 a.m. my time last night, she calls me. And like calls me, not WhatsApp calls me or messages me. She calls me on my phone, like we have planned, as I said, for whenever we want to get in touch with each other while we're sleeping, to wish me a happy birthday. And I know that her intentions, well, I mean, like, it's not that I don't think it was bad, but like her intentions were to make me happy, you know, knowing that she's thinking of me and stuff like that. And it did. But the moment I hung up with her, I started crying. I'm getting a little teary right now just thinking about it. Because I knew I would be spending my birthday away from her. And something about that concept just... I don't know. It made it almost impossible for me to go to sleep last night, and I finally did send her a message telling her what was going on. And she responded back, as she always does, with the best words she can offer at that time. And I mean, eventually I did find sleep. But I woke up this morning just feeling not good. Not good at all. And then with other things that came about this morning from other people in my family that we won't go into today. Among other things, it just... When I finally got a chance to talk to her this morning before I went into work, I know she could tell something was up. She even mentioned, she right out called it. And I told her, and she was doing what she does best, which she was like making jokes and making it funny and trying to get me to laugh and smile, which I appreciate from her immensely all the time. And it was just, I don't know. This morning it was hard. It was hard to get past that spot, and hard to... Because, I mean, your birthday... you have to understand too, and I started to break this news to her as well on the phone, is that my birthdays have kind of always been not so good. And I'm not talking like, you know, like they were just never good, but I'm just talking like they actually have actively been unfortunate. It seemed to be that every birthday with my ex was always something not so good. And it seemed, I'm gonna get the added back. Welcome to Los Angeles, everybody, where the cops are literally down the street every 5 minutes. My birthday with other relationships have never really been that good. My birthday with my parents have always been solid, don't get me wrong, but there was a year in high school when they forgot. Not that they didn't forget the whole day, but I mean, I'm sorry, I wasn't in high school. I was older than that. But I got up, did my thing, got ready for work, and was on my way out the door, and I'm like, I'll see you guys later. And they're like, okay, have a good day. And that was it. Half an hour, almost an hour later, I got a call from my mom being, I'm so sorry, we have all this, we have like a card for you, and so that gives you an idea. My birthdays have always kind of been, I've kind of gotten gun shy of them now in a way. So I don't try to make a big deal of them, and I don't try to look forward to or anticipate anything with them. But today it was like a whole new thing. Today it was not being gun shy or not looking towards them or not anticipating them or anything like that. It was the fact that I just wasn't with her, because it was like the first time I feel like a birthday could have been good would be because I was with her. I don't want to seem like I don't have good birthdays. I do. It's not that. It's just that for the past, like, I would say 6 to 8 years, they've been pretty shitty. And because of things that I should have known better about in my own life and relationships. And it was just like, I already thought that, you know, this birthday would be better because I am with her. She's mine. Whew, what a scary concept because of how easy it is that, like, I would fall apart thinking about losing her. Anyway. So there is that, and that has made it a good birthday because it's like I exist in this world, and because I exist in this world, I can exist in a world where she's a part of the world as well. Like, we are in conjunction at the same time. And that is something to celebrate, absolutely. But I didn't realize how much it would be, how painful it would be to not be with her today. Instead of just the thought of having her. Like, I didn't realize how much a part of me, or like all of me, wanted her today. And then I talked to her at our usual time when it's like lunchtime for me and she's going to bed. And she stayed up for me because my coworkers at work wanted to take me out for lunch, and I was like, okay. So we went to do that. And but we had to be back a little bit early anyway because a coworker of mine had a meeting, so I got to talk to her a little bit later. She stayed up for me. Thank you, baby, by the way. And I just got to talk with her and laugh with her and giggle and talk about stupid, Monday, random ass. Let me tell you, we have the most random conversations ever. I feel like I could probably put a lot of you to shame, truthfully. I'm not going to go into subject matter right now, but let me just put that out there. So we had silly conversations and laughed about ridiculous subjects, and it made it better. It did. It really did. It made it better. And I just, every day I get reminded how much she can just change my mood at the drop of a hat. How easy it is for me to remember every single reason why and add to those reasons in a plethora of just like a list of items of why I'm like so in love with her. And it just reminds me why it is that, again, it's worth going through this hardship of long distance, because she makes every part of it worth it. She and I talked about how this time we're missing each other in a whole different way. And she said it in a way that said she found a way to settle and to feel comfort. Like it's that ease of being where you're supposed to be. We found that within each other. It wasn't just all the excitement and anticipation of finally seeing each other again after a long period of time. No, this time we actually got to stop and settle and just be with each other. And I think because of that, we entered a whole new realm of our relationship, and I miss her in so many different ways this time. And the way that I describe it is I miss her in a way that makes me feel homesick. Because she is my home, and I have found where I need to be and where I belong. And I miss her because of that. But I'm doing a little bit of an earlier vlog tonight. I'll eventually get that word right. Because my parents are bringing home some dinner and we're gonna watch Stranger Things. Whoever's watching it, don't spoil it, okay? I'm like serious, none of it. I'm watching it tonight. And then tomorrow's Halloween, which is a big holiday here and a huge holiday with my particular company, so it's gonna be good. And all I do though right now, complete truth, complete honesty, completely raw. I just wait until the next time I get to talk to her. Everything else is kind of in between. Good things, amazing things, wonderful things, not just work and stuff. I got to see my best friend this weekend. I get to see some very good friends of mine on Wednesday who are getting married soon. By the way, if they're watching right now, I am sorry. I don't mean to spill anything. I'm not going to say your names specifically for this reason, but okay. Anyway, there are things and events and parts of my life that I'm enjoying because I'm still experiencing life when she's not here. But if I were to be completely honest about it, everything in between is just my countdown till I get to talk to her again. And I think it'll be that way, maybe not forever, but it's been this way so far since the start of our relationship, so who knows. But I think that's it for today. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow, Halloween. I'm going as the mom from Stranger Things. Well, my whole department is going as Stranger Things characters. This is why. That's the one I got dealt with because of the brown hair. So I'll show you guys my costume tomorrow. And I look forward to speaking with you again. This has become quite a therapeutic thing for me. So I also thank you for being viewers and participating, interacting with us through our different series that we're going through now. And I may even have a new episode from Sheryl either tomorrow or the next day. We're trying to collaborate with that right now. We're having some issues with the video. But I wish you all peace in your hardships. I wish you all a wonderful day and a wonderful evening and a wonderful whatever you're doing. And as always, be kind to one another, okay? Really. The best advice anybody could ever give me, and I just want to pass it on to the rest of the world. Until tomorrow.